So the basics of foam rolling, you want to start with a fairly soft foam roller. If it's really hard, then you want to be on a little bit of a softer surface like a carpeted floor or maybe a thicker yoga mat. In terms of laying on the foam roller and pressure, what I want you to think about is when you go through any exercise with the foam roller, you want to support yourself off of the foam roller. So for example, if I'm going to do my quadricep, I'm going to hover above the foam roller and put my pressure on all of the points off of the foam roller, and then just slowly lower the weight until I feel like it's a comfortable amount. I don't want to lay my whole body on the foam roller and then roll it and feel like it's very uncomfortable. So really use the pressure points off of it, and then you're going to want to try and work the whole muscle if you're doing the quad, all the way to the knee, up to the hip. And then I'm going to move around the angle, so getting a little bit more on the outside of the quad, on the inside of the quad, and just working the whole muscle belly as you go. Putting the pressure that you feel that you can comfortably breathe into, not anything more than that, so you're tensing up. From there, I'm going to move onto the side of my leg. So again, supporting myself off, hovering. I've got 3 points at least off the foam roller, slowly lower on, and then foam rolling to the side. Making sure there's one spot on the side of your hip called your greater trochanter that has a bursa over top of it. You want to leapfrog over that and make sure if there's a lot of point tenderness, that's the area where you do not want to roll. So you're on your side, you want to do both sides. From there you can transition into your glutes and your hamstring. So if I want to get right into that glute, I can do a figure 4, again, 1 point off, 2 hands on the floor, and then just working through the side of the glute, bringing that knee a little further down to get towards the outside of the hip. And then you can work dropping off of the glute onto the hamstring, all the way to the knee. Again, working on the inside of the hamstring here by pointing my toe further down to the ground, and then I can roll the foot wide to get on the outside of that hamstring. I'm working that whole area. I'm not as big of a fan working below the knee just because there's not as much body weight there, but if you want to do a little bit of calf, you can even put that top leg onto it. Gets a little bit trickier. There's other techniques that I prefer for the calf.